So this is a really quick part two. With those coming out in reverse, I can't just leave it at that. Why are they coming out in reverse? Maybe you're just not paying attention to your intuition. She is very intuitive, and this in reverse, like with the Eight of Wands kind of coming out in reverse, is just like very blocked up energy. So why are those coming out in reverse like that? What the heck is that all about? Ooh. Okay, I know what that block is now. The Knight of Wands just came out. The Knight of Wands just came out. That's all about taking action. It can speak to confidence, but it's about taking action. So actually, I probably didn't have to record this part two. So my apologies to the other signs. This is literally going to be like 2 minutes long. I actually did already cover this, but I didn't connect to the message enough to state it clearly and concisely that the block here is you not acting and grounding it in the physical. So again, um, sometime, and this came out initially upright, so that indicates like the intuition is coming in, or you are gaining this understanding and you're very much so moving towards it, but it needs to be grounded in the physical. It can't just exist in the mind space or the heart space. You have to actually ground it in the physical with your physical body and take steps towards it. um in a lot of these readings, people want to hear like, oh, my love is just going to fall into my lap. And it's like, well, for some of you, you may have been like seeing like Toronto everywhere, and like you just know that you're being called to move to Toronto, for example. Um and you are, just feeling that call, and if you never do it, you might never meet that person. I just cut to that. That's amazing. That Wheel of Fortune energy. If you don't make that move, how are you going to meet that person, right? It's like that person, that opportunity is there. You did manifest it, but if you don't listen to your intuition and then ground it in the physical, by actually making those steps, it's just always forever just going to exist as this block, this no motion. It's not coming in, right? Um, so yeah, and again, speaking to that planning energy and like doing you like taking steps, that's like what that looks like, right? Is like once you pick that cup, the eight is all about actually moving towards it. So that's what that block is just, inact in action on your behalf of like realizing that, even though you now know what you want, and you may have received very, cannot be denied, knowing of this, it needs follow through for sure. Like the Fool, he does that too. And the loyalty that I was picking up on with that may be like, this is taking a leap of faith too. And sometimes those kinds of decisions, it's like you're risking so much. Like, this is literally mostly depicted as jumping off a cliff, right? Following this kind of um making this kind of step moves to make this happen, sometimes requires like a really big risk, right? So maybe that's the block for you guys too. It could be also Queen of Wands, with that Knight of Wands, it literally says confident on that card. Does it say confident? Yeah, it does. It's the first word. Confidence too could be the block here. Again, with that taking that leap, right? Some of you guys could have Aries in your chart as well. So yeah, guys, ground it in the physical. And again, Capricorns, you are the oldest Earth sign. You guys have like, really amazing ability um, to ground higher dimensional frequencies in the physical and manifest that way, because you have a lot of control over the earth element as the oldest earth sign. So don't underestimate that. All right. Okay. Take care, guys.